Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Black Ops 1 gameplay commentary. Today, we are using the Akimbo Scorpions, which is an absolutely crazy class setup, I know. I wanted to go for a fun gameplay, a fun, wacky one. I don't know what this guy's doing here standing, so I knifed him. Didn't want to give away my position. This was such a fun gameplay. I had a blast. This video starts off kind of slow, but I played it right. I played it patient, and it was so much fun to do. As you can see, I almost actually quit the game because I thought I was lagging out. Twas not the case, don't worry. But I wanted to go for this because the wacky guns and the bad guns are sometimes the most fun to go for gameplays or like try and do well with. You know you're at a disadvantage. You know it's going to be more of a challenge, but it makes it so much more engaging and like you're just in it more. There's more at stake, I feel like, when you're playing with not the meta, because there's so many times and so many gameplays where I have the Galil, which is not necessarily the best gun in the game. It's just the gun that I'm the best with, and I know that I can get a good gameplay with. So for this one, I bring you guys the Akimbo Scorpions because I wanted to go for something fun. So here you are. We got it on radiation. Even switched up the kill streaks a little bit, which I usually go for Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, Dogs, no matter what my class setup is, no matter what map it is. It's just the thing that I do because it's meta. You just get the most kills with it, and especially in Team Deathmatch where the games are so short, you want to try and get as many kill streaks as you can in the short time that you have in the game. The reason I'm pairing this commentary with this gameplay is because I want to talk about doing hard things because it's so much more fun. I'm telling you right now, guys, I got into running in June, and that was only, I guess, 8 months ago now as I'm filming this in February. That was only 8 months ago, and I am training right now for a half marathon that's coming up in May. I'm super excited about it. I ran a 5K in July and started training with the Nike Run Club program, which is free. Shout out Nike Run Club, Coach Bennett. It's super interactive, super entertaining. It puts you on a schedule for like your goal. So say you want to run a 5K in, 8 weeks, they have a program for that. If you want to run a half marathon in 14 weeks, they have that. So right now I'm doing the half marathon program, which it is still so early. It's February, and I don't want to be peaking during my running right now. I know if I just stay consistent and I keep up with it, as long as I'm doing something per week, like 10 miles a week, then I'll be all set come May. But doing hard things is so much fun, especially in like your 20s and your 30s. The early adulthood is just like figuring out what you want to do and what you don't want to do. And honestly, the things that you don't want to do sometimes are the most fun, especially if you just dive headfirst into them and have no idea what you're doing at first. I bought $40 Under Armour running shoes off Amazon, and I ran a 5K after like a month of training. And it was fun. 5K is not a crazy distance. It's only 3 miles, but it was challenging, and I set a goal and I crushed it. Like, I was happy with that. I'm absolutely by no means a professional runner, and I don't want you guys to get misconstrued in the belief that I'm some super athlete, because I'm 100% not. It's just fun to set out a goal that's kind of hard but also attainable, because I've seen people do it. It's a half marathon. It's not a full marathon. It's not an ultra marathon. It's not a Ironman challenge. I was like, what can I do that I can push myself and kind of have a hobby that's not cars? If you guys know, I'm a car guy. My main channel, I do only cars. I wanted something that I could both push myself physically, mentally, and it also kind of just helps you stay fit and healthy. Like, if not anything else, if you run 3 or 4 times a week, like, it's not going to be a bad thing. I guarantee you it's going to do so much for you physically and mentally. It's just S tier as far as working out. And to kind of bring it back to the gameplay, it's so much fun to do hard things bad at first and then become good at it. My form was so bad when I first started running. The pace, I had no concept or idea of. I just kind of ran, and my pace was all over the place. It was like 11 minutes. It was absolute trash. I think the longest I ever ran before that consecutively was 1 mile, and it was in 8th grade when we had to get it timed for gym class. And after that, it was just high school sports. It was like sprinting and like 400 meters at a time. Nothing crazy, nothing even like this. So I started out like an absolute idiot. I didn't wear a watch or anything. I was just running and I was timing it. It does become addicting, I will warn you. If you start gamifying things and look at your heart rate and look at your watch and look at your pace and your time, your distance. I'm a super analytical thinker, so I dove right into it. I enjoyed every bit of it. I was tracking it. I used Strava. I used Nike Run Club. I used the health app. I log workouts on my watch, and it's so much fun. And honestly, I've like my health and overall well-being has increased tenfold since I started, and it's so fun. If I could bring it into the car world as far as like what that means, I would say it's similar to driving a slow car fast rather than driving a fast car slow. It's so much more fun to do something that you're not good at and try and put an actual effort in. It's so much more rewarding. One of the most fun car experiences I ever had was ripping around my friend's FRS. He had a Scion FRS that was supercharged, mind you, so his was actually very quick, but it is so light and so nimble, and on the back roads it absolutely rips. But I would say it's a relatively, call it, slow car. That ripping around on back roads and the manual transmission, just like feeling everything going balls to the walls, it was so much fun. Now, I've driven a lot of cool cars. I drove a Lamborghini Aventador in Atlantic City, New Jersey. It was one of the most miserable experiences I've had driving a car. It sounds amazing, right? The Aventador flagship V12 Lamborghini supercar. It was so much fun, but we were in gridlock traffic. I think I only got up to 45 miles an hour. Pair that with the fact that it has a clunky single clutch transmission. We're staying at red lights for like 30 seconds at a time. There are a few supercars that are better than the Aventador, and it's my dream car. So that was my first time driving it. So I was super happy to do it, but I was also bummed because I didn't really get to experience the car. So I was like, oh man, this is so cool, but I'm not getting what it's worth, if that makes sense. So that was just kind of my little philosophical take on doing hard things. I am training for this half marathon. I'm pretty excited about it. My goal is to get around 2 hours. Sub 2 hours would be awesome. I also want to stay realistic. Keeping and maintaining a pace is going to be tough, but if any of you guys are runners, have advice, let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, because it's different from all the normal gameplays you see and that I kind of put out. I have a lot of gameplays with the Galil, with the meta guns, and I wanted to shake it up with something that was a little difficult. And I'll tell you right now, it wasn't the best result. I think my kill death ratio was like 3.6 or whatever, but still got top of the lobby. Still a fun game. And the experience, I had more fun in this game than I had when I technically played better with better guns. I don't know. Something about it was just really fun. If you guys enjoyed the video, want to see anything more like this, let me know. Hit subscribe. If you want to check out the card channel, I will link it below. Until the next video, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We'll see ya.